original.
Hello, all my friends. Welcome back to International Diecast Garage. This is your host, Jason, and I am so thankful, so happy that you're here with me. Thank you for watching our channel. I hope that you're all doing great. If you're not already a subscriber, we would really appreciate you considering smashing that subscribe button. And we thank each and every one of you for your participation and for following along and just being here on our journey. So you can probably see in the background, today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. And that's okay. It honestly didn't fully settle on me until just a little while ago, the actual eve that we're on here. And it's a tough one for me personally, and for a lot of people. And we humbly come before you tonight just to do a little special, kind of in honor of September 11th and all of the brave men and women that lost their lives in that tragic terrorist attack. So, without further ado, we're going to take a look at one particular main line that has always been super, super special to me. We're going to look at a custom that someone sent me that's really kind of near and dear to me. And also going to take a look at an old school matchbox there that I really like, and just talk a little bit about some diecast here that relates a little bit to this anniversary that is upon us. And so anyway, let's just start with this piece in the back here, with this flag. I'm sure there's probably a few of you going, oh, what does that got to do with anything? What's the big deal about the flag? Well, the way that this flag relates to this anniversary is in the fact that that flag was flown over, it was flown over Iraq in my honor and in honor of those who lost their lives on September 11th. A good friend of mine in the military made that happen when he was overseas in response to the terror attacks. And that flag has been displayed in my home front and center for just as long as I've had it. And so thankful that my brother did that for me. That's a very special one. And so as many of you know, some of you may not know, and I'm not trying to make this all about me, I promise. It relates to the story. Everybody remembers what they were doing. Most people that were alive on September 11th, 2001. I remember where I was at, what I was doing. I was actually working with an old friend of mine, doing some fencing. And when we heard the news of the towers falling, and it was a few short years after that I really finally got into diecast. And one of the pieces that really, really excited me just right off the bat when I got into collecting is this highway hauler. And this is a 1995, which was a pretty big year for diecast. Let me zoom that in. Yep, this is 94 on the package, but this was pretty sure this is a 95 set photo finish series. Here's your 4 vehicles, which we're looking at number 4, the highway hauler. But that one hits close to home because I'm sure it could be, to some, it could be a little cliche. You know, a lot of people that are firemen think a lot about September 11th and stuff like that. But for me personally, my even thinking about joining the fire service all stemmed directly from September 11th. I've never really thought about, you know, what it would be like to be a fireman or a firefighter, or, you know, how brave those people were, you know, going into those buildings, not knowing if they'd get to go home or not, and not even caring at the time. And a few short years after September 11th, 01, I did become a firefighter for the first time, and made some beautiful memories with some great people. And so this highway hauler having the Twin Towers and the Statue of Liberty there in the artwork, it's just, this has always been one that I collected, and it's always been really, really special to me personally. And I've given a lot of these to captains and chief battalion chiefs and different ones retiring over the years since I've been in the fire service, and just always thought that was a really neat, really special piece. Obviously, we'll circle back around the wagon here in a few minutes to something else related to that. Next up, not really going in any particular order. This is a nice, you can see the paint crackling, nice old vintage, a little crusty, as one of my good friends, Brother Doug, would say, a little sweaty, but still in nice shape. This is an old ambulance. This is a Matchbox super fast. Sorry, y'all. Got it turned funny. That, no, it may have just been a mainline Matchbox, but these ambulances, that white and the orange, really stood out to me. I just remember late 80s, early 90s, seeing ambulances painted just like this in our area. And this time last year, roughly August of 2023, aside from just firefighter, I added EMT to my toolbox at work, and did a little bit of riding on the ambulance myself. And yeah, so anyway, just thought that'd be a neat model today to show real quick. And then I've got this piece here that someone sent me. This is a full custom. Love the card they did with the towers. They even got the 9/11/01 in the back. I can't see exactly what all it says. There's a scripture like Psalm 16:1 and 2 back behind there on the card. But this is just a really, really nice, well done, well thought out tribute piece that old friend of mine online did. It's been so long. He was on IG. I don't remember. Maybe his name's on the back. I hope it is. 9/11/01, never forget. There we go. More Pro Customs. I'm not sure if he's still around. I hope he is. I shared with him many times how much I love this piece, and that's one that has always stuck out to me. And that even painted the dash red and blue in there. It's kind of hard to see. Really neat little custom. Just thought that was kind of fitting with what we were looking at today. All right, bear with me just a second here. I'm going to see if I can get the lid off this case here. All right, there we go. Got that off. Didn't want to put you guys through that. This is the only large-scale Hot Wheels custom that I have in my collection. This is from the late and absolutely incredibly great Chris Night Stalker Walker. I'm just going to give this thing a turn. Obviously, you can see, and I love that, you can see that the wheels were just made into black walls here instead of this little 8-spoke or 7-spoke or whatever it is that was on there originally. I love that he did that. Here, I'll just pick this up and turn it so you guys can see the details. But this is 100% hand-built, custom, all the way, large-scale hauler, built by Chris. I lose track of time. I'm awful with dates myself. But this piece, I've had it, I think, a year and a half. I spoke to Chris about doing this project a few times, but we talked 2 years ago this March in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Nationals. And we finally decided to go ahead and do this, and he, put that together over the next, I'm going to say roughly a year. I got this last year, and I want to say it was before Nationals last year, because I think the one that we were at 2 years ago is the last one Chris attended. I'm not sure exactly when he passed, and y'all forgive me for that. But I think I got this in February, and I want to say around the time of Nationals, April, May, something like that last year. Unfortunately, Chris passed away, and we absolutely hate that. Rest in peace, Chris, and Lord touch all his friends and family. This is just really the crown jewel in our collection. One of my favorite pieces, the highlight of my office, and we're just incredibly proud to own that and to be able to have a piece like this in our collection. Glad that we're all free here to collect, and really doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you believe in, doesn't even matter about what we're talking about right now, the September 11th date, but just know this: we're all humans, we're all people, and we need to look after each other, care for one another, and try and be there when we can. So I would encourage you to just do just that. Be kind to each other. Be kind to your neighbors. If you got an old friend you ain't talked to in a while, reach out to them. Got a family member that you haven't talked to in a while, reach out to them. There's a lot of people on September the 10th of 2001 that thought they would have a lot more chances to do that kind of thing. But unfortunately, we all know how that story turned out, not so well. And, September 11th changed a lot of things in the world. A lot more for the bad, I think, than the good. But I'm personally just thankful to be here. Thankful to be able to do this video. Hope I didn't rant and rave too much about all that. I'm a firefighter by trade. That's what I do for a living. And I'm an EMT. I'm a former deputy sheriff, and, spend a little time on the ambulance. I just got a lot of respect for our men and women in all uniforms, whether that be, the military, like my friend that got me the flag that served, like my late father, adopted father, Jay, who served in the Marine Corps, all the people out there that are serving right now, that have served, that will serve. I appreciate all of you. And I know this was a little something different. I hope some of you enjoyed it. I'm not going to say happy September 10th. I'm going to say that I hope we can all get back to how united we were as a people, as a country. The world seemed to unite a lot better on September the 12th of 01. And I think we could all use a little more of that. So anyway, I hope that you are all doing well out there. We are very thankful that you've tuned in with us. I hope that you are enjoying the content. We are having a lot of fun making it for you. We're always looking forward to your likes, comments, and feedback. Please stay tuned for more diecasts, car culture coverage, and just life on this September 10th. Hope that you're blessed. Please take care of yourself and your neighbors. Until the next one, this is bye, my friends. We're not going to post tomorrow just because. We'll be back on our regular posting schedule in a few days, and hope you all enjoy a little break. We'll see you then, friends. Bye-bye.
Like and comment and subscribe our channel.